the things that we deal with are nothing. They're literally nothing. I'm living someone's dream life. They're first world problems, but they're not even really problems. They're first world issues. They're minor inconveniences at best. Pugga budda, pugga budda. There's a point to this story, okay, and how it pertains and can help you in your life. Just bear with me, okay? So I was driving around the other day, and it was getting close to sunset, and I had taken a shower in the morning, and I used this sunscreen. Actually, the same sunscreen I'm using right now. It's a sunscreen moisturizer. Anyway, it was a hot day. I was sweating, and this sunscreen was like making its way into my eyes. And so I'm driving, and then all of a sudden I get this really bad burning in my eyes, and I can't see, and the sun's in my eyes, and I've I had to put on my sunglasses. I put the little shade, you can fold down the shade to block the sun. I was doing all that. Eyes just kept burning. They started tearing up. I was like crying as I'm driving. I got to pull over. I can't see anything. So I pulled over, wiped my eyes with my shirt, whatever. It was better, a lot better than it was, but it still wasn't completely gone. But I just wasn't taking it right. So that was just like the icing on the cake that I kind of lost my cool a little bit because, there was other stuff bothering me that day too. I think it was traffic. I think like my plans got interrupted or changed around. I had to do something different. But it got me thinking, like, what do I get upset about on the average day? It's usually idiots in traffic or, it's little stuff. It's little stuff. It's nothing really, no real big important things. It's stuff that I should just take in my stride, but I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, aren't we all? But no, like seriously, I'm working on these things. But it got me thinking, like all the things that I complain about in a day, whatever, it's like a handful of things. It's a handful of problems. And I'm thinking, they're not even really problems. They're first world issues. They're first world problems, but they're not even really problems. They're first world issues. They're minor inconveniences at best that are not going to matter in 5 years, let alone 5 months or 5 days. Maybe not even 5 minutes. So it's just like that switch in perspective that I had at that time. I figured I got to make a video on it, I'm thinking like if you compare all the things that go wrong in your day, compare them like, okay, so, maybe you got a flat tire, maybe you stubbed your toe, maybe you missed an appointment, maybe somebody cut you off in traffic, whatever it is. So you got a handful of problems. If you compare that to all the ease that's in your life, like it's not even a competition. Like you can't even count the blessings that you have. Like that's what I'm saying. We have first world problems. We don't have to run to a well. We don't have to run away from wild animals, or at least on a daily basis. There's no like lions and tigers and shit that's gonna come eat you. So like we're not really concerned for our safety too much. We don't have to go hike to a well to find it dry, and now we can't drink, we can't shower, we can't even make the rice because there's no water. You know what I mean? Like we're not getting bombarded by stuff falling out of the sky and have to live amongst smithereens like other populations are going through right now. You can just take a wild guess about who I'm talking about right now. But like the things that we deal with are nothing. They're literally nothing. They're first world minor inconveniences. Not even first world problems. Issues, minor issues. And thinking about that led me to think about how good I have it. Like I got it so good. We got it so good. Like I'm living somebody's dream right now. I'm living the dream. As cliche as it sounds, I'm living the dream. Because somewhere, somebody in the world would trade lives with me in an instant. Like, because we got it so good, you know? And it's like that really, just having that thought really changed my perspective around like, I'm living someone's dream life. Like, am I where I want to be exactly? No. Not financially, not like relationship wise, not physically, not even mentally. I'm working on all these things. Like, I'm a work in progress, but somebody would trade lives with me like that, you know, because we got it so good. And just thinking about I'm living somebody's dream life right now, really just like, I was like, wow, that's so true. There's 7 billion people in the world. Like, bro, there'd be people lined up just waiting to trade lives with you. Trade lives with me, you know? And it's like, when you just shift your perspective like that, it really makes a world of difference about putting your problems in perspective and just letting it go. Because really, what does it matter? Like I said, the things that I deal with daily aren't going to matter in 5 years or 5 months, you know, let alone weeks or days or even minutes, you know? So the beneficial part for you guys is that, like, just how you frame the little things that go wrong in your life has everything to do with your success and how mentally firm, is that what I want to say? Like, to not get thrown off easy, because you have it in perspective. These things don't really matter. So how are you going to get thrown off easy when you know, like, hey, it's a bump in the road, you know? Sabr Jamil. Sabr Jamil. It's a term I never heard. I've heard the term sabr, patience. You know, it's a really important concept in Islam. But I never heard it with Jamil. Like, what is that? Sabr Jamil. It's taking those things in your stride. Like, the little problems that come up, taking it with a smile. Like, not letting it really get to you. Like, yeah. Taking those trials with a smile on your face and keeping it pushing, you know? And I'm thinking, man, that's exactly what I wanted to say. That's it. You know, I wasn't taking, when I had that bad day, I wasn't using my Sabr Jamil. I was not embodying Sabr Jamil. And I'm working on it. But it's just a message I had to get out today. Just about putting your problems in perspective, working on yourself, thinking about how good we have it, and you're living somebody's dream life. Maybe this can help you, because it kind of helped me. Kind of helped me out. So, wishing you the best of luck. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum. Deep breaths. It's just a camera. I talk out my ass the whole entire day. Yeah, that's it. I turn into a babbling idiot as soon as I hit record. Hope everybody's doing well. Man, I don't need this introduction. Who needs an introduction? Hey, I got a word for you guys. So, I was driving around the other day. So, let me give you a little context. I left myself a voice message. I just recorded it to myself on my phone. So I'm giving you the visuals. You're going to get my hand gestures. You're going to get this face. Okay? But one more thing. There's a point to this. Okay. So how now, brown cow? Unique New York. I don't know if this is too far away. How's this? Can you see my hand gestures? Can you see them? About to find out.